Hi, my name's Emily. I'm a mom of two and I'm the stroller mom. Today we're going to be doing a full review of the Nuna RAVA car seat and talk about whether this is a good option for you and your family. I have had the Nuna RAVA car seat for my first daughter for over 2 years now and just recently bought this one for my second. So you can watch our car seat cleaning video, which I did to prepare for my second. We'll link it here. So the Nuna RAVA car seat is a great car seat. It can be used from birth all the way up to 65 pounds forward facing, 49 inches, both rear facing and forward facing. So it has a really long life that you can use it for your child. Your child's not going to age out from a height standpoint or a weight limit for a very long time. Another thing that's really cool about the Nuna RAVA is it is made to last longer rear facing, which the American Academy of Pediatrics, tongue twister, recommends keeping your child rear facing as long as possible. So there's some comfort features they put in here just to make it easier for you and your child, as well as an increased weight limit of all the way up to 50 pounds and 49 inches rear facing, and then 65 pounds forward facing and 49 inches. So lots of use you can get out of this car seat. There's some really cool features as well that I think are worth noting, including this extended leg to give your child an extra 2 inches of leg room, the no rethread harness, which makes it really easy to increase with your child. Kind of have to pull there because I have where I have the seats, two different section holes, or it slides for the crotch buckle, which is so nice. It's so easy to install. There's no rethreading, nothing. Very simple. A very easy installation. It uses the vehicle seat belt, which I have installed several convertible car seats. This one is so easy to get a safe and secure car seat install. I am not a professional when it comes to installing car seats, so I definitely recommend reaching out to someone who is, but I will be showing in this video how to do it just so you can see how simple it is to do for your child, because I definitely think that's something that I personally have really loved about this car seat. Now I'm going to show you how to install the Nuna RAVA car seat forward facing. So the first thing you're going to want to do before you install it rear or forward facing is make sure the side impact protection is open. So there's like a little lever there and there's one on each side. The other thing you're going to want to make sure you do is if you come on this side, you can see, is make sure you have it adjusted to the right height for your child. So they have the sections that recommend forward facing in red and rear facing in blue. So I have that set up. I have my car seat. What you're going to want to do very first is make sure you grab in the back here the rear tether and adjust that to fit on the seat here. And it can extend, you can take the cover off, but adjust that to fit right here where that anchor is, and make sure it's nice and tight. Then what you're going to do is take the seat belt, and there is on this side as well, you can see it, the red color matches forward facing. And so you're going to feed through that through the side on the side closest to you and all the way through. You'll want to make sure you have that door open and then feed it through on the other side. Getting the right seat belt. Alrighty, so then once it's fed through, you'll close this door for a secure install and then feed through the seatbelt until it locks, and you'll hear it, and then push it back and your car seat's ready to go. All right, now I'm going to show you how to install your Nuna RAVA car seat rear facing in a car. So what you're going to start by doing is there are some padding here with snaps. You'll pull that forward and you'll see there's two doors. There's the one for rear facing and the one for forward facing. So since we're doing rear facing, we're going to go ahead and push this lever and pull it up. And you can see there's the latch system hidden in here, which is great. And then the belt path. So what you're going to do is feed through the car seat or the cup holder and follow along that blue line with your seatbelt. Seatbelt buckle is, which is sometimes easier in other cars than the one we have, but that's okay. All right, so then once you're in there, you can go on ahead and close this safety lever and then pull this part out and tighten it. You can actually tighten it all the way and then close it either way. I've done it both ways, but this secures it. And then once it's locked up here, you can put the padding back and look, it is so secure. So this is a very easy install. As you can see, your child is safe and secure. And again, I am not a child certified safety expert by any means, so I do recommend consulting someone who is, but that was just to kind of show you how easy it is to install rear facing. I also love that, just like the other Nuna car seats, it has these buckle holders on the side. It has side impact protection on both sides. It has cup holders on both sides, although I will say they're not the biggest and most cups don't fit in them, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And then it has a no bubble install, meaning you can position your child depending on the recline of your seat. There's 5 positions for rear facing and 5 positions for forward facing, and it's a button. You don't have to take it out of your car. There's nothing you have to do there. It's so simple. It's made with flame retardant free materials. Like all of Nuna's other products, they're non-toxic, high quality, green guard, all the things that you want as a parent. It's super easy to wash, as I mentioned earlier, and it just has some really great features. It also comes with the infant insert, which I have removed, but if you're planning on using this for an infant, that comes in high quality materials as well, and it's great, super easy to install. You literally just slide in the head one here, and then the other one threads through the crotch buckle. There also is a cover that goes over the crotch buckle, but I will say it falls off a lot and is not as well designed. I have the Nuna RX or Nuna PIP RX car seat, infant car seat, and mine never falls off on that car seat. But the one in the Nuna RAVA is just not as well designed. So Nuna, improve this. This car seat, I forgot to mention earlier, retails at $550. So it is a very expensive car seat, but it has a lot of great features. And I think there's a reason why it's one of the top convertible car seats on the market, because of all the features, from a parent standpoint, from a child comfort, but then also from a safety standpoint as well. It's made from steel, has this foam that's really great. Check on the Nuna website to see all of those details from a safety standpoint, but it is a very safe car seat. You might also be wondering about the Nuna REVV, which is the new car seat Nuna recently came out with that has the ability to rotate to put your child in, which is really cool, a really cool feature. It is something that I think several other brands are starting to do as well, including Baby Jogger and Evenflo. But it retails for $100 more than the Nuna RAVA. So the Nuna RAVA is already at a pretty high price point at $550. So the Nuna REVV is $650. And something that I think was a big consideration for me when I was considering between this and the Nuna REVV for my second daughter is it doesn't have the same weight and height requirements that the Nuna RAVA does. So the Nuna RAVA goes all the way up to 50 pounds rear facing. The Nuna REVV only goes up to 40 pounds rear facing. The Nuna RAVA goes all the way up to 65 pounds forward facing, and the Nuna REVV only goes up to 40 pounds forward facing. So it has a decreased weight limit or weight requirement, and then also is only good up to 43 inches, whereas this car seat goes all the way up to 49 inches. So there's a chance, based off of those parameters, your child will not get as much use in the Nuna REVV as they will with the Nuna RAVA. Another thing is this is already a very heavy car seat. The Nuna REVV is more. So this one weighs 27.2 pounds and the Nuna REVV weighs 32 pounds. So if you're going to be moving this in between vehicles, while it is really easy to install, that's something that a heavy car seat is challenging to move around. It's probably, well, I'll get to my cons in a minute, but it's one of the things I don't love about this car seat is how heavy it is. So that's something that I would consider as well. What do I love about this car seat? This car seat has so many amazing features. It's easy to use. It's easy to install. But the main reason I went with it is I have a daughter who is off the charts, like in the 90th percentile her whole life, and then recently was off the charts from a height standpoint. I know it's safer to keep her rear facing, and so I wanted to keep her rear facing as long as possible. And so with the extended leg, the 50-pound weight limit, the no rethread harness, it was something that I knew I could have her, just clicked in, have her rear facing for as long as possible. And so that is why I went with it. It is also so easy to clean. I love that it was non-toxic. I really do love the Nuna brand when it comes to their car seats. I feel like they make really good car seats. And then it was safe, comfortable, all those things. My husband was asking her earlier if she loved her car seat, and she's like, yes, I do. I feel like she's very comfortable rear facing, and she's tall. She's almost 3 years old, and she is, I mean, her legs are kind of in her lap, but she's so comfortable. And they say that's not a reason not to move your child forward facing, but it's just something that I feel like as a parent, I really like that she's comfortable. So definitely something to consider. Things I don't love, the price. It's a lot of money. It's only sold to authorized retailers. I will say that it is included usually in the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. So I think it's like $100 off. So, well, a little bit more than 100. I think I paid $400 for mine. And this video, I should mention, is not sponsored. We bought both of our Nuna RAVA car seats. But that is definitely something that can be a pretty big factor when choosing this car seat. Another thing I will say is it's heavy, very heavy. So if you're traveling a lot or you're moving it between cars, that might be something that you don't love. The cup holders are not big. Like they're just, I think I've had one sippy cup that actually fits in it. There's people who are even like on Etsy making cup holder extenders for this car seat. So I end up just putting snacks and things like that in it, but that's a downside for sure. I wish they were just a little bit bigger. And then the last downside is if you have a small SUV and you're going to be putting 3 kids across, you might not be able to do that with the Nuna RAVA. You might need to look at a slimmer car seat like the Klex or the Graco Slim Fit, because this car seat is not the thinnest. It's not big. It's not bulky. It's really nice from a standpoint of like car front seat, rear facing car seat. Like it stays pretty in its base or in this, I don't know, the lower box or whatever. But I do feel like if you had to do 3 kids across, it's an expensive car seat that just won't work super well for that, especially if they're rear facing. So those are some things I love about it. I definitely think it is a great car seat. I mean, I bought a second one for my child. I do think at this point, for me, the ability to have a rotating car seat wasn't worth the extra money and the decreased use potential. So that kind of was the factors for me, but I love this car seat and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much.